Beneath the shadows of a surreal industrial world, ancient stones begin to pulse with hidden life, revealing shimmering veins of pure gold waiting to be awakened. Deep within this subterranean sanctuary, advanced artificial intelligence guides robotic hands to harvest the Earth's most precious secrets from the cold, unyielding depths of silence. Precision meets power as the first spark of transformation ignites. A violet laser beam pierces the dark, marking the beginning of a journey toward ultimate purity. Watch as the stone yields to the touch of light. Every spark is a testament to the raw energy required to release the treasure trapped within. The heat is intense, carving through layers of history. This surgical precision ensures that every grain of gold is recovered with no waste and perfect accuracy. The stone opens its heart, exposing a breathtaking network of golden filaments. It is a moment of pure discovery, where the raw earth reveals its true value. Now comes the weight of industry. Massive titanium jaws wait to receive the stone, ready to break it down into the elements that will build the future. Hear the crunch of power. Under immense pressure, the solid rock shatters into fragments, a necessary destruction before the gold can be reborn into a new form. A waterfall of stone descends like a meteor shower onto the conveyor. The journey continues as the mountain is reduced to rubble in the pursuit of perfection. Guided by invisible hands, the shattered remains move forward. Each pebble carries a promise, a microscopic fragment of gold that will soon be gathered and refined. Advanced sensors scan every inch of the debris. In this world of high technology, nothing is missed, and every speck of gold is tracked with absolute precision. The awakening is complete. What was once dormant in the earth is now moving through the veins of a giant machine, ready for the next transformation step. The scale of this operation is immense. A symphony of engineering designed for one purpose. We are witnessing the birth of something truly extraordinary from the shadows. Feel the heartbeat of the factory. Every piston, every gear, and every vent of steam works in harmony to drive this incredible process of metallic evolution. We move deeper into the mechanism, entering the chamber of chaos where the final reduction will take place, turning solid stone into a cloud of gold. Welcome to the pulverizer. Thousands of steel spheres collide in a rhythmic dance, grinding the stone into a powder so fine it feels like the air itself. The force is absolute. Under the impact of steel, the last remnants of the rock's structure vanish, leaving only the fine essence of the minerals behind. In this simulated weightlessness, a galaxy of dust is born. Tiny grains of gold sparkle like distant stars within a cosmic cloud of pulverized ancient stone. Every collision releases a microscopic flash of energy. These tiny sparks represent the friction of creation, as the gold is freed from its rocky prison forever. The rotation is a blur of efficiency. The machine hums with a deep, vibrating bass that resonates through the floor, signaling the success of the pulverization. The stone is no more. It has been transformed into a potential energy, a fine silt of wealth that is ready to be refined through water. Sudden streams of high-pressure water invade the chamber, turning the dry dust into a flowing slurry. The transition from solid to liquid is violent and beautiful. The mixture thickens into a rich, dark mud. Within this swirling vortex, the gold flecks begin to congregate, their weight and shine setting them apart already. Poured through a filter of precision, the slurry leaves the mill. This heavy liquid carries the lifeblood of the operation toward the next stage of purification. At the microscopic level, the gold is raw and irregular. Each grain is a unique piece of nature, now stripped of its outer shell and ready. Through winding glass veins, the mixture travels. The industrial grit gives way to scientific clarity as we enter the realm of chemical precision and control. In the stirring tanks, the final separation begins. A magnetic rhythm keeps the particles in motion, preparing them for the delicate touch of chemical attraction. Data flows as freely as the liquid. Every chemical balance is monitored by AI to ensure the environment is perfect for the gold to be isolated. A veil of mist hangs over the process, a soft contrast to the hard steel of the machines. Here, the magic of science begins to take hold. This is the chamber of selection. Here, air and chemistry will perform a miracle, lifting the heavy gold from the dark depths of the stone waste. Neon bubbles rise like tiny lanterns in the dark. These are the carriers of wealth, chemically treated to attract gold while ignoring everything else in the mix. The attraction is magnetic and absolute. A tiny flake of gold finds its vessel, clinging to the surface of a bubble as it begins its ascent. At the surface, a golden forest of froth appears. A shimmering layer of pure potential, separating itself from the gray, worthless silt that remains below. With the grace of a master, the machine harvests the foam. This is the first time the gold truly begins to look like the treasure it is. This is the modern alchemy. Not magic, but the pinnacle of human science, transforming a muddy slurry into a concentrated essence of pure, radiant gold. As the bubbles burst, the mission is accomplished. The gold is gathered, freed from the bubbles, and ready for the final chemical purification in the cells. We enter the electrolysis phase. In these glowing turquoise baths, electricity will dictate the final assembly of gold atoms onto the waiting cathodes. Watch as the gold grows. Like golden roots seeking the light, the metal atoms bond together, forming a crystalline structure of incredible purity and beauty. The air hums with energy. Every electron is a worker, meticulously placing each gold atom into its proper place to build a solid wall of metal. The harvest of the currents. A plate heavy with raw pure gold is raised from the solution, a solid proof of the success of the alchemy. Air blasts away the moisture, revealing the true brilliance beneath. The gold is now almost pure, but it still lacks the perfect form of a bar. Every crystal is precious. Collected into a graphite crucible, the gold waits for its final test, the fire that will forge it into its final identity. The induction furnace awakens. Copper coils pulse with heat, preparing to melt the crystals into a single unified flow of liquid light and fire. The solid yields once more. In the heart of the furnace, the individual crystals begin to merge, their boundaries dissolving in the growing heat of the forge. A molten core is born. At thousands of degrees, the gold becomes a liquid, a state of pure transition where all remaining impurities are finally destroyed. Through the fire, we reach the essence. The molten core is the ultimate test of purity, where the gold is refined into its most perfect state. The surface is a mirror of fire. It ripples with the heat, a perfect glowing sea of metal that holds no secrets and no imperfections anymore. The last impurities vanish as smoke. Driven out by the intense heat, they are discarded, leaving only the 99% pure gold behind in the pot. The moment of the pour. With steady robotic precision, the crucible tilts, releasing a stream of liquid sun into the waiting mold below. Look at the flow of wealth. It is thick, heavy, and mesmerizing, a continuous ribbon of light that connects the furnace to the final product. The mold is filled. The gold settles into its new shape, a heavy rectangle of value that will soon become a symbol of ultimate stability and wealth. As it begins to cool, the intensity of the light fades, replaced by the deep, unmistakable hue of pure gold. The transition from liquid to solid begins. The form is finalized. The edges harden, locking in the purity of the metal. What was once dust and rock is now a solid mass of treasure. The journey of heat is ending. The mold is moved to the final cooling stage, where water and air will finish the work started by the fire. The hiss of transformation. Cold water meets hot metal, creating a spectacular eruption of steam as the gold bar is quenched and tempered for the ages. Beneath the waves, the gold finds its final temperature. The water dances around it, a final ritual of purification before the bar is revealed to the world. Rising from the depths, the gold bar emerges. It is clean, heavy, and magnificent. We have moved from the darkness of the mind to the light. Now the finishing touch. A soft polishing wheel removes any remaining microscopic marks, bringing out the legendary luster that has captivated humanity for thousands of years. The surface becomes a mirror, reflecting the world of technology that created it. This is the face of perfection, smooth, flawless, and undeniably pure. We have reached perfection. 24 carats of pure gold, a result of the perfect marriage between the treasures of nature and the power of AI. The final mark of quality. A laser beam begins its work, etching the proof of purity and the legacy of its creation into the very skin of the bar, precision in every stroke. The laser writes gold, a word that carries the weight of history, economy, and the peak of industrial achievement in this age. The numbers 999.9 signify the ultimate purity. Accompanied by the TML AI logo, this bar is now a certified masterpiece of autonomous industrial refining. One by one, the bars are gathered. Each one is a perfect copy of the last, a testament to the consistency and reliability of our robotic workforce. A monument of wealth grows. This golden pyramid represents the culmination of the journey from the dark, cold stone to the bright, warm heart of value. Take a moment to witness the scale of success. A sea of gold shimmering under the spotlights, born from the synergy of earth, fire, and intelligence. TML AI represents the future of production. Where every process is optimized and every outcome is perfect, we redefine what is possible in the industrial world. The alignment is perfect. In this world of automation, there is no room for error, only the infinite repetition of excellence in every single bar produced. As the cycle concludes, the workspace is bathed in the very color it creates. A golden hour for a golden industry, celebrating the triumph of technology. We leave the heart of the factory, carrying with us the vision of this transformation. From the first spark to the final polish, the journey is complete. The complex stands as a beacon of progress, a glowing jewel of industry that turns the common stone of the earth into the legendary gold of dreams. Every step, every movement, and every refinement was crafted by the mind of the future. This is the new era of manufacturing led by artificial intelligence. The final result, 24 carats of pure unadulterated excellence. A symbol of value that will last forever, protected by the precision of its creation. TML AI. We are the architects of the new industrial revolution, where the impossible becomes the standard and the raw becomes the refined. Thank you for joining us on this journey of transformation. Stay tuned for more glimpses into the future of high-tech production and